your dog will get bored. Be more interesting. This is probably a little separation anxiety. I mean, you're literally one leash away and the dog's like, mom, 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 there's dogs behind me. I'm a little. So just help your dog relax in the situation versus feel bad for the dog. So just say off, down, and maybe drop the leash and take a step back. Okay. You can drop it. Down. Down. Good. Do you notice how the dog tried to move the second she dropped the leash and took a step back? The one thing you're missing is down. Just use your hands or tell the dog as you do it, down, right? The same thing if I had like a glass and I was gonna shatter it, I would literally go and off. So by the time that happens, what you're hearing is off. And they're like, oh, okay, noise off, noise off. What happens is when your dog is free to roam in your house and they hear a noise, a distraction, or a trigger, they're free to roam. So they hear and off. And now they move when there's the trigger versus look to you. And that's what we want. So just off, down, relax, you're fine. And try to sit down, like right over there. And tell the dog down. That's why I wanted you to do it. The slightest motion of sitting up or down will get the dog. You're good. So sit.
Down. Stay.
Just say down.
Down.
And then say down as you go to sit.
Down.
And it's anytime there's that adjustment. So as I'm going down, otherwise the dog would have gone, are you getting to my level, right? So we want to just always let the dog know down. The other thing, going back to that YouTuber, is when you get down on your knees, your dog's gonna wanna play a game with you. When we were paddleboarding yesterday, it was interesting to see how the dog would react to the people that would stand and paddle versus sit down versus be on their knees, and the dogs would literally react and do stuff. Your dog's having a blast. Like, this dog's literally not only saying, I understand what you want me to do right now, but I am very, very relaxed and content and happy. Let me know when you're gonna pick me up, Mom. I could hang out here all day. And it's also very focused on something, either the squirrel or that bird. Look at those ears though, my God. Your dog seriously got like all into its like full embodiment. Off, down. But look how far away you are and it's off, down. I think part of it is you guys see your dogs doing stuff sometimes and we go, that's kind of cute. We're all looking at this dog. Look how cute that face is right now. No joke, this dog is next level cute, but instead of going, you shouldn't be looking at that, off, down, we want to acknowledge the cuteness first. Even me as a dog trainer, I can't help myself. But we need to immediately go, is there a threat? Off. And you need to become the Secret Service. Otherwise, the dog's going, I see something that my mom doesn't see, and now that's 1% that you're not Secret Service, and then we want to know why the dog might trigger or go bolt after something. It's because there was a moment we were not 100% in control. That's really, really good. Try to walk back a little bit further, everybody. If you want, get away from blue, or are you doing that for a reason?
Yeah, I'm doing it for a reason.
Okay. That's fine. So then stay there. You're a stronger distraction, so that's fine. Just make sure you don't get knocked down. Try to move yourself back a little bit, even if you have to stand up. As you stand up, say down.
Down.
Good.
Down.
And it's not even a matter of getting close. I notice you kind of do this like, I'm gonna hover, sit, or I'm gonna get close. It's not a matter of using your body to tell the dog down. You almost wanna go down. And you wanna be able to kind of like, you know, bounce back a little bit where you're down. And when you say it and you're using your hand, you're actually pushing yourself backwards instead of going down and then going backwards. Yeah, you literally just down.
Down.
Good. And you see the head went down, but you actually have to bounce backwards. So you gotta do the move.
Down.
We'll give it to you. but then keep going. It's because you were laughing, so now the dog's like, if you guys are not taking it seriously, then I'm not taking you seriously. The dog didn't believe us because we started laughing, broke the command. Good. Smells like fresh poop. Now what I would do is be mindful because you're on your cell phone, but peek. You're the mom that's not actually on her cell phone. You're going, my kids think I'm looking at my cell phone, but I'm really checking out their Facebook and I'm staring at them through my glasses. So just use it as, is your dog noticing that you're on your phone, or what is your dog doing when you're on your phone? But play with that a little bit, because it's what happens. If you guys all took a phone call right now, hey, yeah, how's it going? Thanks for calling Epic Dog Pros. Totally, down, yep, down. Right? But you need to be aware, and even if you're on a phone call, the dog needs to know he runs this place, right? If they don't believe that you're in control, it's just like watching your parents sit, 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 hey, hey, behemoth, sit. There it is, there it is. You just needed some loving. Look at that freaking face. Shh, down. 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 Good. What you're going to want to practice, even if you go to a field, is not letting them get to you. Down. Down. So what you're going to say, down again, take a step back.
He just gets bored after a while.
He does and wants to check in. But, so another great, he just gets bored after a while. How many of your dogs get bored? Most, I forgot, we got a quiet crowd. All of your dogs get bored. I know I get bored. You guys are chilling over there, maybe they're getting bored. But at the end of the day, somebody even commented on the paddleboarding, why would you take a dog paddleboarding? There's nothing for a dog to do on a paddleboard. Then this person said, dogs don't like anything with water. Like, dogs can instinctually swim, and my dog jumped in the water like it was the happiest thing in the world. But your dog will get bored. Be more interesting. Make it exciting. This is a very quiet group class. If all you're doing is saying sit, down, walking away, you don't tell the dog, good, good job, way to go. Look, that one looked at me. All I got to do is get a little animated and all the dogs go, somebody fun? I could tell all your dogs to COME right now and they all come running. All I got to do is get excited.
Yeah, okay.
But you got to play with your voice a little bit. But if they're getting bored, it's a result of we need to be more interesting.
Right. Thank you.
All of your dog's behaviors, again, are a result of what you're doing. So technically, if your dog's bored, it's because...
I gotta communicate.
No, it's because you're boring. That's the line. But yeah, you have to have more fun with it. Go, hey, you're gonna sit. Or maybe do some quick drills, right? Tell the dog to sit down, get back, sit.
Sit.
So don't stand towards your dog. Back up and say sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Button, button, button. Sit. Sit. Hey. Sit. Goof. Sit. Down. Down. But as he moved, sit. Hey. Hey. Down. Down. Hey. You're a big protester. So, for instance, you know how your dog likes to take that step backward? This is the same thing. This is the, you want me to down? I'll down however I'd like to down. Right. It's all these little protests where the dog has room to negotiate. Down. If it's just down and there's no protest, the dog will do it. But you see even these little motions. But you want to get a good remote sit, so that way when he moves, you can go, freeze, sit, versus letting him come to you.
Okay.
Because if he comes to you, then he's now won. Right. Yeah, he won that situation.
Yeah.
Duration is the hardest thing. How long can you guys keep Bailey on place and home? Depends on her. You guys are funny.
Down.
So
if I do it, she'll do it longer. If I'm the one that does it.
your homework, that was the next thing. So It depends on her, which means there's a distraction or a variable or something that's getting her. Also, if you're not working with the dog as much, guess what? The dog's gonna go, Dad, I don't really take you as serious as Mom. Mom, she's on top of me. You, let's go out and have lunch and talk about sports.
She thinks it's Disneyland.
Yeah. Look at the smile, it's just in and out of smiling.
Because when I get home, she's been home already for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then it's, oh, Dustin's here, time to play.
Yeah, different dynamic. So if you're the source, how many of you guys have like another person that you live with that's involved with the dog's life? I know you've got a boyfriend, you've got a husband, some of you guys. Would you say one of you is like the source of structure and one of you is the source of fun? I know my mom is the reason I was class president and graduated with honors. I know my dad is why I can have this group class and have lots of fun with you guys, and I'm very, very entertaining and personable. If you find that mom, dog mom, has been home for a few hours with the dog and the dog really takes her serious, and then dad comes home and is the source of cuddles, kisses, and love, just take it up a notch. Go do more activities. Go do more things to earn the dog's respect for fun stuff. You are honestly the sweetest thing. You're in a down and you're still barking going, I'm not happy, I just want to kiss you. I know, lay down. 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 Hey. Sit. Sit. Down. Hey. Down. Hey. Down. Good. So, also notice there's more distractions. A balloon man just came over here, all these little things. Your dog could have been laying down going, there's a lot of balloons coming. And then as it comes, you know, just know that all these little variables will throw into it. But if one's gonna be structure, be more strict, so that way the dog's really, really, really good. And then when you're home, just go have more fun, so that way the dog's like, man, I don't even know who to pick anymore. But either way, it's like they're both good choices versus, well, I get away with murder with dad and I gotta be strict with mom. Just, you know, make it more. The more strict you are with your obedience, they're also going to respect you more because you're demanding more of them. Any other questions that you guys have had? It's amazing. No questions at the beginning. Midway through, they start rolling in. What is your dog so aggressive with?
Other dogs.
Other dogs?
Yeah.
But it's really good here.
Really good here. But I think it's fear.
Can everybody get close to their back? Go back to your dog, give it some love, and then keep your dog in a down and just stand by them. I'm gonna have you walk near everybody.
All right.
Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. I see you. Yeah.
Button, button, button. Less with the leash. He'll remote sit. What number you at? Sit. Sit. He just knows he can get away with murder with you.
I've been better.
You have, but he's just going, yeah, and I've been making you think that I've been better. But yeah, I mean, 7 and 8, down. Down. See how he looked at you like, do I really have to listen, Mom?
Yeah, and then I get the head back.
Down. Yeah, so all of that, where it's, I'll do it, I'll look at you, sit. Sit. Come here. Come here. Come on, sit. Thank you. His first instinct is to negotiate. And the problem is,
I negotiate back.
so it's almost like if I was like, you want to get lunch? I don't know. Do you want to get lunch? The two of us would never make a decision in life. It's like we just keep being, you know, like inconsistent, or I forget what the word is. But we want to make sure that the dog's like, sit. Yeah, I told you to sit. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Down, 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 guess what? I'm anticipating your dog's about to break the command. Down. Thank you. Relax. But the dog needs, the lesson of the day, the dog needs to take you serious. This is not her dog. You may not believe it, but it's not her dog. She's the dog walker. So she does a great job. She even comes to group classes. But at the end of the day, sometimes the dog walker is the source of affection. And then it's hard for you now to be the source of, I'm gonna also be the one in charge. And that's why it's this fun dynamic. So either go have a lot of fun with Blue and let him be a dog and do an activity, or nope, I'm gonna put you in a sit and I'm gonna put you in a down and I need you to be a good boy. Off, down, not off and do whatever you want now, down. All right, I'll have you do a few loops, and if you wanna start, don't get too close, but then on your second loop, get as close as you want.
Okay. Come on.
Down. Seriously? So the dog's tail is wagging. The dog was happy approaching us, almost wanted to say hello. Now it's going to go to its older brother. Still happy.
He's a little apprehensive on that.
Yeah, I mean, the tail went a little bit down, but besides that, nothing. Just tell your dog off, down, or off, sit, down. So it just sniffed that dog's butt. That's great. Good, and just keep walking like you know where you're going though. The dog seems really, really happy. For me, if that dog gets aggressive, it's situationally based, and it's because somebody was the catalyst for it. But off. It's because I said off and this dog heard it and thought, all right, fine, I'm not gonna look at this dog.
Right.
Blue, off.
Sit. So it's when this dog said hello, the dog just growled. Just put him in a sit, hopefully you're fine. So this dog's super friendly, wouldn't hurt this dog at all. This dog felt very confident walking up going, hi, I'm new to group class, hi, I'm new to group class. But if Amanda came over and said, welcome to group class, holy shit.
Right.
And that's why this dog triggered. This dog came to sniff and he went, I say hello, you don't say hello to me, I'm not sure about that dynamic. And it's the littlest thing of a dog saying hello versus your dog saying hello.
Right.
That's why I was so confident, because look, right now, the dog's going, I don't want you to force me to make friends. I'll be social, I'll walk around, but I need to be in control. So it's just the dog needs more socializing. The dog needs more exposure. How many dogs are in the house? Just this one?
No, I have 2 others.
2 others. How do they all get along?
He's very aggressive with one, and the old little 4-pounder, he doesn't bother at all. But he'll bite. He's bitten my other dog.
Okay, so she's got 3 dogs in the house. 2 of them don't get along. Is this one the smaller or the little of the 2?
No, actually, this is the biggest.
That's the biggest. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, just dynamics. I was going to say it's kind of like older brother, younger brother, and you know, if there's problems in the home, they're obviously not going to be well socialized in public if they can't be socialized together. But I think this dog just needs more opportunity to go say hello and then find a few friends that it can play with. Like, I think that Corgi would be interesting. I think they'd be able to play and hop around, and that one's quick enough that it would be like, hey, how's it going? I'm excited to see you, but you're not gonna get me. And it's gonna keep pouncing around versus this dog that's like, so this could be it.
Oh.
Your dog's been holding in a poop the whole group class.
That's it.
Maybe that's why it's a little, you know, uptight. That could be what it is. To be honest, that is one of the unnamed variables as to why your dog starts to act weird. If anyone's gone paddleboarding, and some of you guys have, the second you get off, your dogs are like, oh, I'm happy to see the land, but not because I was not having fun, but because I need to find a bathroom. Your foot. It happened. Not to her, to the other one, but the dog did poop. We were watching Blue poop, and then we didn't realize the other dog was pooping on the other girl's foot. It was like, oh no, what's happening here? But 3 hours on a paddleboard, believe me, your dogs will start to act a little weird.
It was a disaster.
Yeah, it was a disaster. Green beans, all sorts of fun stuff.